We have a good rivalry game tonight with two conference foes. This should be a beauty.
Yes, indeed. I think the fans feel it. The coaches feel it. Us as announcers, we feel it. The atmosphere is going to be great.
It is indeed. To the inside. Here's Wood. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Capella. Pass to Herter. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
Here's Rose. He drains the quick shot.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
And here we go, the Pistons fast break.
Blake got out of him, ran in transition, made it look so easy.
And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Snell. Here's Kennard. Good work defensively by Capella.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
And the Pistons with possession. It's a three-point game. And the shot goes in.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Rebound by the Pistons.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And Kennard came into the league viewed mostly as a shooter, but he's been able to provide much more than that.
I mean, better than you think when he puts the ball on the floor. Learning how to lean into defenders and step back to open up the shot is a better playmaker than he gets credit for, and we should see him take on a larger role as he develops.
Here's Collins. No good on that one. And the Pistons now going the other way. Down low. Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
Offensive rebound. From downtown. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got his second bucket of the night.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
In the corner, Snell with it. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Herter gets it to go.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Kennard. That three off the mark. To the wing right side. Pass to Capella. Back to Collins. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the five, even though he's a little undersized.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Mikhailuk. The Pistons working the ball around now. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. Pistons have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the free throw, no good. Here's Mikhailuk. To the middle. Outside Knight. Will it go? Here's Maker. Out to the wing. Here's Doumbouya. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Atlanta leading by 4. The kick out to T. Over to the left wing. Dedmon's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Brown, good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Atlanta. To the left wing. Pulls it up. Rebounded by Maker.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
He gets it in there. And that'll tie this game up.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Teague. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there you see the speed of Teague. Always keeps defenders backpedaling.
Knight, that's a two-pointer. And so lots of scoring in that competitive so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Now here's Knight. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fast break, the Hawks. Misses off the right iron. Pass to Doumbouya. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
A shot by Reddish, no good. Here's Mikhailuk. Teague covering. Back to Brown. Good on the 7-footer. Brown's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Pistons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And, of course, there's no questioning Cam Reddish's talent level. Greg, he has a high ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, great size, length, the fluidity as an athlete. He can make an impact at both ends of the floor, shoots the three well for a young player, and you love his ability to match up, really 1 through 5.
Now here's Griffin. Over Collins. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his first foul. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Young. He has 5. But they recover it. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Tries it from the top of the key. Off the left rim and out. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Kennard. It's deflected. And here's Reddish. The kick out to Young. Over Rose. Another miss by Young.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Rose. Rebound by the Hawks. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. Well, Steve, it doesn't matter how they do it, but there are some players, as you know, that can get into another player's head. I guess like a Dennis Rodman, but there are a lot of them now that play and use that tactic.
Yeah, Draymond Green, Kevin, Patrick Beverly, Chris Paul, I think is one of those guys. P.J. Tucker, he doesn't really talk, but he has a lot of antics. There's a lot of guys that like to get in your head. Also, Joel Embiid is one. He does it extremely well.
Kennard's shot is off. Launches it. Another miss by Young.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Great look by Blake Griffin. When your foreman has that ability to pass the basketball, it's a major advantage.
Pass to Herter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Atlanta shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the Hawks making a change here.
And guys, one thing that has been interesting to see since Blake Griffin came to Detroit is how he's developed as a leader, has come into his own with how he takes responsibility for the team's play.
Atlanta making a switch here. And they're on the break. Here's Fernando. Drills the baseline jumper.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And that one, good. And with Griffin, you look at his time on the Clippers, and for most of his career, he was more of a second in command.
Coach Casey said last year early on that Griffin is the leader of this team, and Blake took it upon himself to step up to the challenge. Makes sense no matter how you look at it. He's their best player and needs to be one of the leaders.
No good on the free throw. And with Thon Maker still a developing project, you forget, Smitty, how young he really is.
You're right, Kevin. Has a lot of time ahead of him. You can see the touch and the length he has. Hopefully, he can keep working and put it all together.
Teague for three. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk. Here's Knight. And Knight slams it in.
A willing passer who's still learning. Maker keeps his eyes up and makes the unselfish play.
Pass to Bembry. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Teague. Just 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Knight. To the paint. Here's Doumbouya. And he misses the fast break layup.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Pistons on top, leading by just 1. Time right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kicks it out to Collins. No good on the triple. Here's Kennard. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Kennard's got the lead up to 3 now for Detroit.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Collins, good.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Count that bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. Well, we've seen it before. We're certainly seeing it right now, Smitty. The super team phenomena. Is there anything the league can or should do about that?
What I think they can do is being able to allow players to sign a longer-term deal. If a guy is, I would say, under contract for 6, 7, 8 years, then you won't see as much movement. But if you have these guys who are making so much money off the course from their endorsements, they're going to keep signing shorter deals so they'll have the leverage to be able to move.
The kick out to Young. A 3-ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Rose scanning the floor. Here's Wood. Shot clock at 6. Puts the move on. And Capella sends it back.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Herter. Back to Young. Outside Collins. Young in the corner. Capella high post. Collins wide open. He fires. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity. Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Back to Capella. And the basket is good. Capella's got 5 points so far.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And his range extends out beyond the arc.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Maker to the left side wing. Here's Doumbouya. The putback goes up again. And Capella sends it back. Stolen by Doumbouya. And Capella sends it back. The offensive rebound. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Up top, Brown. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And players with big numbers on losing teams can be accused of empty stats. So, Greg, do you take Collins's with a grain of salt?
You look at his field goal percentage, high 50s. He's not just a high usage player. He is highly efficient.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Back to Teague. Inside. Here's Capella. And Maker sends it back.
Watching him protect the rim, you never guess Maker's averaging less than 1 block a game for his career.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And so it's Atlanta with it, trailing by 4. Out to Carter. Outside Collins. To the wing on the left. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's Carter missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. For Detroit, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. That free throw good from Maker. 34 seconds left to play in the third. It's stolen. Pass to Young. Here's Fernando. Lets it go with a three. Nailed from three-point land. And so Knight will bring it up for Detroit. The lead is 2. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. With 4 seconds on the clock, Dedmon with the block. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pistons lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Rose with the ball. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Left side, Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
I love the way of Griffin. Eye on the prize, going after the rim. Is either going to dunk it or you're going to foul him. People wondered how happy Blake Griffin would be after being traded from L.A. to Detroit a few years back. He has completely embraced the city, and Motown loves him back as well, quickly becoming a fan favorite.
And they pick up 2.
Completely on his game, hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Got that one up quick. And 12 points for Trae Young.
It just looks like it's going in every time. Maybe because we've already seen Trae do this so many times.
Pass to Snell. Here's Kennard. Outside Griffin. And here's Rose outside. He can't hit that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And with Griffin, he's also embraced Detroit's situation, trying to build a contender.
Griffin said he feels like he's a part of building something special here in Detroit. You have to admire how quickly Blake has gone all in for the Pistons franchise.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Atlanta trails by 8. Here's Herter. And the layup's good off the glass.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Outside, Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
When Blake gets on a roll, you have to watch out. This is a man who has found some rhythm, and he is not letting up.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Young's shot is off.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Left side, Rose. Pass to Wood. A shake. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Young for 3. Kicks it out to Collins. Young outside. Clock at 4. It doesn't go for him. And it's Detroit the other way. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit.
Reporter David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, will Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch? likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.